Alright, welcome back to Slim's Automotive Repair Channel, part 2 of our Cadillac SRX liftgate pump job. Here we go. We're back with the foam pieces now, dried out, sit out in the sun after we wrung them out for a little while. So again, we're going to do this video with no cuts, no editing, nothing like that. Just what you see is what you get. We're going to go ahead and grab the pump. As you can see, I just spliced it with a razor, nice clean cut. That way we can come back in with it, get it in the right direction first. Set it back in there. Make sure you got it the right direction. Looking fabulous. Slide it back down. Everything should fit like a glove, as you can see. Make sure to get your wires going through this little slot. That way we don't pinch them or crimp them or do anything to damage it. Make sure it's set. Grab your other bottom piece right there and just set it back in. Again, you're going to have a little notch in the foam. Everything will set back down just so. We're also going to go ahead and put our bottom plate back on while we're at it. And listen for the click. All four are good to go. We're going to drop it back down. And it only goes in one way. Like before, we had the 3 nuts that held them in place. Come on, there we go. We got it fished back down in there. All right. And again, let's see if we can pick you guys up to bring you along inside the car. See what we're looking like. And I guess that's an alright picture there. So take your module. At this point, you put your module back in place. There we go. Hook it. There we go, got it clipped. We can take this down. You're going to go ahead and grab your 90-degree pick. If this stayed on there, just push down on the little tab and it should remove. Of course, we're going to have a hard time with it because why not? Or, come on. This is the joy of doing this. I know it makes you wonder if I'm having this much of a hard time with the piece of junky plastic. What the world? Well, let's just pull off this old one then, because there you go. That's just going to make the world a lot easier for us. There we go. We can all laugh about that later. Alright, push it on in. Take your white clip that we got there, set that down in the hole. Now we run our 10mm nuts back down on this. Drop them on, and we did it backwards. This module isn't ready yet, so we still got to run this nut back down on this side. Yep, just drop your 3 10mm nuts. You ain't got to slay it. Run them down nice and snug. Here we go. Now we can set our module. Yep. There's looking good. Now we got our plug in. It's going to plug in right on the pump there. Set this back down. Whoa, whoa, bing, bam, boom. Now, put our brace back on. Go ahead and put our gray clip back in here. Drop that down. Grab our 10mm nuts and put it down here on the bottom. Working our way up from the bottom to the top. That way we know we ain't missing nothing. Grab your two 10mm bolts. Run them back down. We're going to grab the camera back, put us back in a position up top to where we can see the rest of this go back together. I'm sorry, I'm a little stuffy. Allergies are real bad around the parts where I'm at. We're going to go ahead and put our back piece back down. Snap that into place. Oh, we got to get our spare tire back down in here too. We can't forget the tire. Let's get that in there. Get that nice and set, snug, so we don't get no rattling around. Put our rails back in. Just like that. And there we go. Put our T30 bolts back into place with our handy dandy trusty dusty snap on. 3/8 impact gun. Sorry about that. My tripod is failing. Don't have the best camera equipment, as I'm a auto technician, not a photographer. So we're going to go ahead and run these T30s back down. Just like that there. Nothing to it but to do it. Man, this is going to turn out beautiful. This job is just going to be nice, easy peasy. One for the road. And we're dropping bolts. There we go. Now with our T30 screws run back down into place. Spare tires in place. Go ahead, put our foam back in. Just like that. Go ahead, put our deck board back in. Just like this right here. Man, looks like we didn't do nothing at all. And at this point, your tailgate may need to be reprogrammed. You can usually get it done by holding down the button on the door, either on the tailgate. You open it up all the way like this and hold down your button right up here or wherever it happens to be. Mine's disconnected, as you can see. I'm still doing some work on the latch. But you can hold that button down, or this one right here inside. Make sure it's turned to the max position. Hold it down for 10 seconds, and it should engage your tailgate to close. And at that point, this should be programmed. If not, you may need to take it to a reputable shop, a dealership, somewhere that has the equipment to deal with this. But ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you staying tuned, being with me. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Your support helps me out a bunch. Thumbs up really helps the algorithm in the YouTube. You guys have a great day and be blessed.